Credit card fraud. Let's talk about it. So, first things first, if you are returning to my channel, thank you for returning to my channel. I appreciate it. And if it's your first time, welcome. Strictly business at your service. I got shorts, I got videos, I got jokes, I got tons of content. Like, I'm like a content machine. So, just check the shit out. I got plenty more to go. I'm not stopping anytime soon. Gonna be on a podcast in a couple weeks that's really big. like, so watch out for that. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I really would. And I don't want no money. You're not going to see my name, my Cash App name right down there or whatever. And little things of me playing video games, whatever. Like, hey, if that's your thing, then whatever. I'm not trying to hate exactly, but I'm just not in it for that. I'm just trying to reach the masses, and not even the masses, but I'm just trying to, the more people that can hear the stories, maybe people won't make the same stupid mistakes. So that's really the basis of my channel. And the reason I can talk about shit like this is because it happened so long ago that there's no statute of limitations to that I have to worry about. Okay? So, and you know what's funny is I always thought it was statute of limitations. Like I thought of like the scales of justice thing like in court. So, it took me a long time to figure that out that it's statute of limitations. So, anyways, let's get into it. So, like I said, this was like 10 years ago or whatever. The ex girlfriend that I had at like the time, she was my ex at the time. She, you know, had went through a lot, man, a lot, and she ended up moving to Hawaii. And she moved to Hawaii, and I think she just needed a change of like scenery and stuff. Like I said, she had been through a lot. Like I don't even want to get like a near death experience, like a serious, like in the hospital near death experience. So I'll just leave it at that. If you want to know more about that, watch the video called "I Almost Killed My Ex." It's on here, trust me. It's got a couple hundred views, or at least 100 or something. So I know people have watched it. Um, she moves to Hawaii. So like we're like I've always been friends with girls that I've dated and stuff. It's never been like a toxically like never talking to you again. I'm gonna burn all of your stuff or something. It's like I had to so when it's back in the day and you're like have to see people, like you can't really be like that. And it's just kind of, and I'm not like that anyways. Like even if I didn't, like I'm not like holding grudges or anything. It's just like, oh yo, what up? Like I don't. It's just the way that I've always been. I don't know. So like I'm cool with all of the people that I've dated and stuff. So she's telling me about Hawaii. She's telling me about, like how nobody drives there. It's a big like hitchhiker community, and how, it's all green, and like she gets a job at this like bar slash restaurant slash like they did like karaoke. I remember she sent me like some videos, and it looked like a nightclub basically. I would almost like bet it was a nightclub, not a strip club. Be very clear on that. It wasn't a strip club. I don't know what their dress code was, but it was an actual like restaurant bar type place that like Wiz Khalifa was there. Once I remember she sent me a video of that, and he was just performing, and just like it was just like I guess it was kind of a hot spot in like Honolulu, or like I don't know exactly what island or anything like that. So, anyways, the important part of that is at that place, if you've ever been to a bar, if you've ever worked at a bar, then maybe if you've been to a bar, maybe you've forgotten your card at the bar and you have to go back to get it, right? Or if you work at the bar, then you probably have a place where there's a stash of a bunch of credit cards that went unclaimed. No? So, what she decided to do was she decided to take they had all these IDs that were not claimed. And she took all the IDs, man, like a stack, like like that big. And like me and this girl, like we used to get into trouble, man. Like I mean, we got kicked, expelled from school together. You know what I'm saying? So um, she had this big stack, and get this. She goes through customs. I guess you have to go through customs when you're coming from like Hawaii because of like fruit or some shit. I don't know exactly. But she has all those IDs. She doesn't stash them. She doesn't try to hide them. She doesn't try to do anything. She goes through TSA with them and goes through like I don't know if it's customs or whatever it is because you know Hawaii is still in the United States, but and she says, "Oh yeah, that's for a collage that I'm making." Yeah, a collage. And I don't know if you want to throw pretty privilege in there or whatever, but that shit is a real thing. And I don't know if the same could have happened for a girl of a different stature or whatever you want to call it, because that just it's like what like that's like having a bunch of birth certificates and being like yeah you know it's for my art project like what like is your art project stealing identities like I don't know. Anyways, she's able to get that passed. Like they're just like, oh okay, and they wave her through. So she's in California now, and she has all of these IDs, and also like she had a good chunk of like a nest egg from something that happened. It just if you're still here, watch the $80,000 for kicking a cop in the balls video. It will provide a lot of context into this. I don't even want to say much into it, but she didn't have to work when she came over here. Let's put it that way, okay? That will be explained. Like I said, watch that video. So she comes over here. She gets a place. It's like not far or anything. She's living with a bunch of like old dudes or whatever, just renting like one room. And like, so we go out. Like I remember she would call me and be like, "Yo, we're gonna go. I want to go here or I want to go there." She had a car and stuff. And so what we would do is we would go to like we would go to like West Hollywood. We'd go to like places in LA. We'd go to so many different types of places. And what she would do is everywhere that we'd go, if it was a dude, I would do it on the dude's name on the card, I would do it. And if it was a girl's name, she would do it. Man, if this happened now, we could have got a lot more done because like I can't pull off a like Darius or something or you know something like that. Like I can't pull that off. But nowadays, shit, you could be named Copy Machine and people can't really give you shit for it. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, we still got like all of them off of what we tried. So when it was a dude, I did it. When it was a girl, she did it, and we would just put a card on tap. We oh, you want to put the card on? You want to make a tap? And that's how little I go to bars. Put the card on tap. Yeah, yeah, because that's how that works. Fucking idiot. So we'd make it. They'd be like, "You want to start a tab?" And we'd be like, "Yeah, sure." Drinks, food, other people's drinks, other people's food. Like it was almost like some like being in the strip club, like ballin' type shit. Like except obviously it's not like that, but like it was like almost like a similar feeling of just like being able to get whatever you wanted. Like it didn't matter if it was a fucking $30 cocktail or fucking some drink with smoke coming out of it or whatever. Like we were just like going out there, and then before it got too thinned out or whatever, we would just leave. Like we just leave. We would kind of strategize of like where we were gonna sit, and we would sit somewhere that was like kind of near like an exit, and a lot of the times it was just me and her, and but we would obviously we're making friends, we're buying drinks, we're buying food, so it would kind of create this like thing where it made it easy for us to kind of slip out. And then all of a sudden, hey, where'd those people go? And then, hey, who's got the tab? And then, like, hey, fuck, I think I've gotten. I don't want to say I've gotten all my karmic justice for that, but I know I definitely, I got a long line of that coming my way, and I've been bedridden for fucking 10 months, so, you know, I still got some coming my way. I'm not even saying that this makes me even a tenth of the way equal. Okay, so that was what we did. Like literally, like, it makes me think of that movie Fun with Dick and Jane. I think I'm gonna put that in as the fucking the little thumbnail thing. But yeah, man, like we never got caught. We somehow, and like me and this girl got caught doing everything. We got caught, got kicked out of school. I got caught sneaking over to her house. Like we get caught all doing all types of shit. Like we just had really bad like I hate to point the finger, but she had bad luck. I was doing my own thing. Like I'm fucking we're getting into trouble and stuff, and I'm still selling weed and I'm still doing my thing. Like I had more to lose, and I had more fingers and pies, whatever you want to call it. That like I had more to risk. I was risking more for sure, like on us doing shit. So like it was just always like that. Just like it was like fate like didn't want us to be together, and just like we're like those magnets that are like the magnets that you put them closer together and then they like go apart. That's like the best way I could describe it, you know. And like we did that, like met a bunch of people in like West LA, and like it's all kind of like a blur to me. And like I'm not a big drinker either, but when it's free, shit, like it was basically a free bar, open bar everywhere we went. Another thing to show you I don't socially drink. Like free bar, open bar. Okay, I've been to a wedding. Okay, calm down. So yeah, that was what happened, and then eventually those IDs, like we used them all. Fuck, but literally we didn't go to the same place twice. They're obviously in LA. That's not a fucking really that big of an issue, and we tried to stay out of like. If we went one area, we'd go to a different area, and then we'd go to a different area because some of those places the people know each other. The servers here might know the servers there. The bartenders here might know the bartenders there. The owner might know that owner, whatever the case may be. So, two owners say, hey, some dude skipped out on $1,000 bill. They might put two and two together. I don't know. I don't give anyone credit for shit anymore. Everyone's so goddamn stupid. No offense to my strictly business members, of course. You guys don't count. You guys are cool. So, anyways, nothing happened to us. It was a cool time. I hate that, like, it would probably be more fitting for my channel that we got arrested and locked up, or we at least got, like, a stern talking to or something, but, like, literally, we just did that shit, and we go, like, I hate to use the phrase got away with it, but, like, nothing happened to us. I feel okay saying that. So, that was how that went down, man, and that was, like, some I don't want to throw a number out there just in case whoever's listening and whatever of how many IDs and how much money we spent on, or how many credit cards and how much money we spent on each credit card, but you know, we're talking some numbers. Let's put it that way. Okay. So, anyways, hope you guys like that little story. Watch my shorts. I got a funny ass little series type thing on there that all 10 parts are up there. It's really funny, and like I said, if you could subscribe, I would appreciate it. Comment, I'll comment back, everything, and yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here.